I've been in education for the past 20 plus years and in administration for almost 16 of that. And one of the great things about being in this role is the ability to innovate and change. When I am not at work, I am on my bike or on the golf course, and I'm typically doing it with a family member. I started at the University of Utah in 1999. I was coming in from the University of Pennsylvania. Started as a faculty member and got my first taste of innovation when they asked me to help as a faculty member to run the University Venture Fund. It was an incredible learning experience for both me, but also for students, because we were doing live cases, analyzing companies, trying to decide if the University Venture Fund should invest or not in these startup companies. And not only was the fund successful, but the biggest success were the students we launched into incredible careers. After spending about 9 years as a faculty member, I became the dean of the David Eccles School of Business here on campus, spent 12 years doing that. And then for the last 3.5, almost 4 years, I've been the president of the University of Utah. I believe that universities are one of the biggest forces for positive change in society, both in terms of inspiring students and changing the trajectory of individuals and individual economic outcomes, but also in terms of the innovation and the innovative impact we can have in science, technology, and society writ large. I view the university as this massive engine of innovation, and I get up every morning trying to figure out how I can take an idea into the marketplace, and we do that in a variety of ways. It might be licensing a medical technology, or spinning out a business, or simply taking a group of students and saying, you know what, we need to form a nonprofit to make change on a specific social issue. So to me, that is, I think, the motivating force of what I do. My goal as a university president is to create the most entrepreneurial university in the world. And to do that, you have to have an innovation ecosystem that is actually ready for that. And what is spectacular about the Intermountain West is its overall growth, its sense of entrepreneurship. We fit perfectly into that, and we believe that we can be the fuel that further ignites the innovation empire that is Utah and the Intermountain West. A venture fund at the University of Utah is a massive tool in terms of motivating our faculty to think more about how their discoveries can actually apply to the real world, but also in a very, very large sense to quantify and show the economic impact of a university and its research mission. We're excited to partner with EPIC, mainly because it's not necessarily a skill that we have here on campus. And so the idea was, let's bring in individuals that already know how to do this really, really, really well. Let's make sure that they're getting an early look at the technologies that are coming out of the University of Utah. One of the fundamental ingredients you need in a healthy innovation ecosystem is capital. Entrepreneurship is a team sport, and I think capital allocation and taking on risk is also a team sport. And so we're pretty excited to have a venture firm affiliated with the university that allows us to collaborate with all of the other funders in the Intermountain West. This venture fund allows us to bridge the world between capital allocation and idea generation, and it's the perfect complement to everything we do. Our hope is that we will spawn very, very sophisticated technology-based companies, whether they be in healthcare or in deep technology. And our University Venture Fund is the catalyst for making those companies successful, but also a catalyst for us as a university in participating in the upside of those ventures. One of the things I have noticed is when a discovery is made, if you can get market feedback on that discovery really, really quick, and that is what a venture fund can do, the discovery process changes and it gets extremely focused on commercialization, and that is one of the things we want to be very, very good at. I think education is going through a massive transformation right now. When we handed individuals cell phones, they immediately figured out that they could self-educate. But what they haven't been able to figure out is how to curate an incredibly rich experience. in terms of how you actually apply that in the real world. And our goal over the next 10 years is to create the one and only university that is completely focused on integrating experiences for students. And we're going to do that in a whole variety of ways.